What's up, you bunch of knuckleheads? Knucklehead! You knucklehead! What's up? What's up? What's going on, my knucklehead friends? Another day, another 50 cents. It's kind of a crappy day. There was sun's in and out. It's borderline cold. I think it's like 50 out. That's a little windy. I don't think winter's done yet. I think we're going to get one more whack or two of cold weather, maybe some snow. That's my thinking. We'll see. We shall see. Bamboo H2D. This bamboo H2D sounds like a pretty nice piece of equipment. Unfortunately, it's not cheap. Dual nozzle, multi-material 3D printer, optional 10 watt to 40 watt laser cutting module. Closed loop servos. I don't know what this one is. Oh, if you get the 40 watt. Alexa, stop. Not cheap. Holy crap. But it does so much. But then again, it's only going to fit so much, too. Yeah, I don't know. Spend $1,000. Still cheaper to buy two machines. Forget that one. What's up, Eric? How's the dialysis scene going? Any hot chicks? You have your earbuds on? Got little ear things in? What's up, train freak? What's going on? Thomas Grassi, what's up? You know, after you left, Tammy got me straightened out and I was able to print. And yesterday when I went to print, I had two print fails. So I got my dryer. It's my dryer right there. I'm not going to mess around today. I don't feel like dealing with it, but I'll print again. I like that dual color. That's pretty cool. It's almost Conrail blue that you got there, Tommy. Boring? So if I start mouthing off and telling all them people off, will they be able to hear me over there in dialysis? If I tell them the kind of shouty work they do? Oh, I got one thumbs up. What's the matter with you slackers? Come on. Jesus, Lord. What's so hard? What is so hard about hitting the thumbs up? Something tells me you were the one, Jason. Because that Eric, he's pretty punctual about hitting the thumbs up. And that Tom, I don't know about Tom. He's a slacker too, borderline knucklehead. You always do, even if I don't like it. Okay. Well, what do you guys do with 3D printers at the library? Got one person here that didn't hit the thumbs up. Jimmy, did you hit the thumbs up, Jimmy? Print trinkets and tabletop game pieces. So you don't let the public do that. It's kind of strange that you have a 3D printer. Hmm. Yeah, got a lurker. Who could the lurker be? Oh, they left. They left because we called them out. I think the lurker was hmm, Jimmy. He'll be back. He lost his connection probably. Wigwag's probably taking a nap. Either that, it's a little early. Maybe he's still still at work or doing something. Oh man, yeah, I don't know what's up at that counter. They don't even have room for a 3D printer. Sure you do. You got room. They don't take up that much room. They're pretty tiny, some of them. Put it on your toilet seat, and when you're not using it, you got a spot for it. It'll save you time from throwing your bad prints into the crapper. Ugh. I have too many other items on my wish list for me to go buy one. Oh, I guess it just depends. I don't have a lot on my wish list. Joe Raider, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Sorry to hear about Jack. How you making out? What's on your wish list? What's like number one on your wish list there, Jason? Train freak extraordinaire. Signals aren't cheap in electronics to control them, probably. Really? Well, what if you could just 3D print your signals? Getting by, but not good. Yeah, it's hard, you know? It's hard, Joe. Yeah, I mean, having pets, they're nice. They keep you company. But when they die, where you got to put them down, that sucks. So am I to understand this right, Joe? You've had like 15 beagles over your lifetime? Somebody was saying you had like 15 beagles. Jack was my best friend for 14 years? That's how long you had Jack for, huh? Wow. So what happened to all these beagles? I mean, you're not that old. 14, that's pretty long. Yeah, you were pretty lucky. You got 14 years. I know you'll never replace Jack, but you should get another one. You need another one, Joe. Make good memories with that one, too. Had 10 at one time. Oh, so like maybe like you were hunting or something back then, right? Had 10 at one time. Yeah. Yeah, I had a friend of mine who had like, I don't know, he had like 4 or 5 of them. But he hunted. He hunted with his. He kept his outside in like a kennels. He didn't. You couldn't go pet them or nothing. He didn't want you to mess with them. So they're hunting dogs. Don't turn them into little pansies. Yeah, rabbit hunting. I told Joe you'd give him a rooster if one hatches next week. Well, how about if you give him a hen? At least he could get eggs from it. At least he could get something else from it. What are you going to get from a rooster but a hard time? You don't want a rooster. How's your chickens doing there, freak? How many chickens you got? Huh. I didn't even know you got chickens. I know you wanted to build a coop or something, but that's about it. The hens are for me. I don't have enough. Well, you need to have some more then. What the heck's Joe going to do with a rooster? They're just nasty, man. You need a hen. How many hens do you have right now? 6 hens. Well, that's a lot. How many eggs you getting from them? If you get one a day, probably peak time, you get like 6 a day, 5 a day. I don't know. It's a lot of eggs. Don't be greedy. Give up one of them hens. I would like to find another, but not a puppy. 3 or 4 year old housebrook would be nice. Yeah, maybe you can find one like a beagle rescue or something. You want another beagle, right? Maybe you can find like a beagle rescue or something. Just converted DC to DCC. Motor spins, rear gears move, but the front gears move a little, then stops. Any ideas or suggestions? Yeah, the motor's bad. Yeah, that's a lot. 4 to 5 a day, right? Even if you ate 3 eggs a day, does everybody in your house eat eggs? I mean, I'm good for like 2 eggs, 3 eggs a day. Bob, what's up, Bobby? If I enjoy all live streams available, I would never get anything done. Hmm, you don't have to stay. You could just keep it running. You could just have it running in the background. Like yesterday, I was working on my layout, listening to Wilmer. Yeah, I mean, go do some work then. Do you want me to kick you off, Bob, so you can go accomplish something? I'll live stream up for viewer count purposes, but I have to paint here at the shop. I'll check in later. You should be doing a live stream right now of you painting in their shop. That's what you should be doing. That way you get some YouTube time and you get something done. Appreciate you stopping by. Go paint the fence now, Danielson. Yes, I can scramble a dozen for us at one meal. Really? Holy shit. There's just three of yous, right? You can eat a dozen eggs to three of yous? Oh my god. That's a lot of eggs. I can't believe little Free can eat four eggs. That'd be four apiece. I don't know. Something tells me maybe you're eating six. Something tells me you're eating six, Jason. Sometimes put a stream on Bluetooth radio just to listen. That helps more than popping in just for a few seconds. Yeah, I mean, yeah, whether or not you say anything in chat doesn't make a difference. I mean, other than you're communicating with people, you know what I mean. It doesn't do nothing for YouTube. But yeah, I mean, like I listen to I'll listen to that second whatever podcast sometimes. I'll listen to Heath's tomorrow, like while I'm getting ready in the morning. I'll turn Heath's on and listen to that. Uh, yeah, there's quite a few live streams that I'll listen to. I don't necessarily need to see what they're doing unless it's something that I'm interested in. Then I'll save that for a time when I can watch. He could eat a dozen himself. Come on, man. He ain't that big. Jeez, he needs to get a job. What's up, Stormy Skies? Who is this, Steve? Jenny and I go through a lot of eggs. Yeah, it's Steve. Slave Master Steve, what's up? Watch time helps. Yeah, watch time helps, for your views. So, yeah. If someone popped in just for a few seconds, long enough to thumbs it up and comment, it kills your watch time. And YouTube doesn't want to push you. Well, it does the same thing for videos. There's a lot of people that pop into your video and don't watch it all, throw a comment, and leave. A lot of, that happens with videos too, not just live streams. Yeah, you listen while you're getting something done on your railroad or something, or doing work around the house, or yeah, I do it all the time. Pop on a live stream and just listen. Of course, Jenny is working. That's all that poor woman does is work. Poor Jenny. 3 egg omelet. Yeah, I like a 3 egg omelet. Depends what's in it, too. If I have a lot of stuff in it, I might put two. If I don't have a lot of stuff in it, then I'll put three. Yeah, I'm good for 2 or 3 a day. Unless I have some for dinner, too. Then it's the same. 3, probably for dinner. Eggs came down, though, at the store. They were like under $5, like four something, 4.60 or something like that. What's up, Anthony Middleport? What's going on? So how you doing today, Steve? You doing all right? My next door neighbor is selling their excess eggs for $4 a dozen. They could probably get 5. They could probably get 5 easy. So what's your goal? Like how many hens do you want to have? How big is your coop? Did you ever build that coop that you wanted to build? Got a lot of questions. What do you feed in your chickens? That's my next one. Jenny and I like our eggs. Get them brown, fresh from her parents' farm. Oh, really? Her parents got a farm? How far is that? That's why you married her, isn't it? You're sick? Well, don't get close to me, Anthony. Stay over there. I hope you feel better. Eggs in Canada are $2.89 a dozen American. That's because those Canadians don't have bird flu. I don't get to build a big one I wanted. We converted part of our shed into their coop, 4 foot by 10 foot, and our run is well. That's pretty good. How many chickens do you think you can sustain in that area? I like to have 15 to 20. 15 to 20 in that area? Wow. Do you have like acreage? Or just like a half an acre or an acre? Did you ever think about doing chicken tractors? Have you heard of them? It's like a. I'll let you see if I'll see if you heard of them before I waste my time telling you what they are. It's a long illness, Jerry. So you this. Well, I can't catch it, right? It's not like the flu. Well, I hope you feel better, Anthony. Let's Google this thing. See what it is. Symptoms serious. A bacterial skin infection. Oh man. I hope you heal up pretty fast. Chicken tractors are too much work. Oh, you let yours free range time to time. I don't know. Chicken tractors. I know people that have them. They just move them every other day or something. I don't think they're that much work. At least they fertilize your ground. Steve retracted his message. He probably said, "Yeah, that's why I married her." No, I thought you had the flu or something, Anthony. All right, Eric. Thanks for stopping in. Maybe I'll catch you later. I have too many trees. Okay. Yeah, that's not good then. I thought you had like clear ground. Won't work for you. Won't work. What do you reckon it costs you to feed your chickens? Do you have an idea? Like the bunch you got, what does it cost you? Like I don't know. How long does your feed last, and how much is it? Like, does it cost you like $1 a day, 50 cents a day to get these eggs? You think you'll ever kill any of your chickens once they get unproductive and eat them? Bag of feed's $15. Last you 3 to 4 weeks. That's not bad then, right? So even if it lasts you 21 days, yeah, that's pretty reasonable. You throw in scraps too, like household scraps. The chickens eat anything. Meat too. Jenny's parents had to keep the chickens in the coop for a bit while the bird flu was in this area. Yeah, it's damn bird flu. I guess now it's under control. I don't know. Bird flu. They found some geese here with bird flu. They found dead. Uh, Fruits, veggies, uncooked, unseasoned meats. Yeah. Yeah, they're good little garbage disposals. And then, like, if you got some stuff from, like, somebody else, if you got a friend that saved vegetable cuttings and fruits and things, you can feed them to them, too. Maybe in the summertime, a little freak can get his bike and a bucket and go around to the stores and collect some bad vegetables, rotten vegetables, things like that, and fruit from the supermarkets. Can have a little root. I'll even hard boiled eggs from time to time. I love all kinds of eggs. Hard boiled, soft boiled, scrambled, over easy, sunny side up, poached. You name egg salad. I love eggs. Eggs are good for you. We will be tilling up the garden pretty soon, end of next month. Yeah, you got to get ready for your plants, huh? Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, Steve. My flowers are popping up. My tulips are popping up. I haven't looked at my pansies, but my camellias, they bloomed. I don't know why. I thought they were going to bloom in the wintertime, but they were green all winter. But now they're starting to bloom now. But spam and cheese omelets. Oh yeah, spam and cheese omelets. Hot dog and eggs. You like hot dogs? I like hot dogs and eggs. They're good. Yeah, there's just not a darn thing you can't love about eggs and something. Man. But yeah, sausage and eggs. Mm, the list is endless. Mushroom and eggs. Mm. Whatever I can find, like, I throw in there sometimes. Kinds of stuff. I've even done rice. Like, I've had, like, leftover rice, and I'll fry it up. Just like, you would do anything else. When I do omelets, I fry my whatever, my ingredients first. So treat it just like anything else. I throw my rice in there and put my eggs, cheese. It's pretty good. Fills you up because of the rice. Yeah, whatever I got, man, I'll throw in there. I don't care. Yeah, grits. Yeah, yeah, I've done grits. I've thrown grits in my like my omelet. Put grits in there, cook them up, and then throw the egg in there. Whatever. See, you can't screw eggs up. Really can't. You put anything in there. Hmm. Yeah, you can put anything in there. Some chunks of steak. I saved from my T-bone. I saved the little fillet part. And I cut that up and put that in my eggs the next day. That was really good. Eggs are the best. Jenny made our own breakfast bagel sandwiches, eggs, cheese, either ham or bacon. Yeah, they're good too. That's the best. Usually, like for me, like I do a wrap. I'll get like a flour tortilla, big flour tortilla, and that's my morning breakfast. I'll scramble up some eggs and put something in there, whether it's vegetables or bacon, sausage, ham, make an omelet, and wrap it up. Take it with me. It's easy to eat. You can eat it with one hand. What's up, James? Farm fresh eggs just have that much better. Yeah, I've only had farm fresh eggs like right from the farm a couple times. Some were good, some weren't. I guess it depends what they feed them to. I don't know. Do you ever notice like things that you feed them? Sometimes they're better, Jason. We love making breakfast burritos. They're the best. Yeah, they're so good. Mm-mm-mm. We can spend hours talking about eggs. Do you like eggs, James? There's a few people that I've come across that don't like eggs. Digger's one of them. Digger doesn't eat eggs much. I gotta go check my food, my dinner. Oh man, guy I worked with said he ain't eating nothing that comes. Really? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, some people don't like them, I guess. Jaden Baker, what's up? Getting hungry now. What's for dinner? I made ground meat. It's like a casserole in a pan. Do ground meat, put mixed vegetables in it. This time I poured some Knorr's Spanish rice over it. Let that cook, and then I'll throw cheese on the top. That's what's for dinner, Steve. One pot thing. That's it. It's pretty good. Usually I do like instead of the rice, I do like mac and cheese. I throw mac and cheese in there and let it cook. Put some water. Just let it cook in one pot, and that's it. But I don't have no mac and cheese. So I just had to improvise. Whatever. That's pretty good. Lasts a couple days. Get like 3 meals out of it. This is good. Just a pound of ground meat. Bag of vegetables. I like mixed vegetables. So, bag of them. We're losing a model. We are losing a model railroader modeling 70 years to off life support last night. Who is that? Who died, James? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, mealworms are supposed to be good. They love them, man. Yeah, so like I watch this one channel, and they're farmers. They have chickens for laying, for eggs. It's a vegetable farm, and they have a farm stand and all. And they said once when they put in those little mealworms and things, like they get the bag of them, decent sized bag, and they'll throw in. They have like I don't know 300 hens or something like that, 200, 300, and they threw them in, and they noticed that the eggs got bigger. And I don't know if they taste any different, but they got bigger. Friend of mine, Mert lives next door. So we don't know him then, right, James? Sorry to hear about your friend. How old was he? He lives next door to you? He's a model railroader? Um, He's not a YouTuber, though. You know, you go until you get old, you die. That's how it is sometimes. You can tell what type of diet hens have just from the color of their yolk. Are your yolks? See, like I've had like brown yolk, brown eggs, and only a couple times from just this one place that I get them, a farm, that the eggs would be like the yolk would be like really golden, like real golden yellow, and they were really good. Not the inside, not the outside. Like the yolk would be like really golden. Yeah, so you must feed them good stuff. We get our eggs from local farmers, $6 a dozen. Yeah, it's about right for from a local farmer. $6 a dozen. But eggs are good. I mean, they're a cheap meal and they're good. Even when eggs are, expensive, it's so cheap. 4 dozen a week. You eat 4 dozen eggs a week, James? You eat 4 dozen eggs a week. Our eggs from the farm not are not all brown. Some of them are light green, teal. Yeah. Jesus, eh? Jesus. You eat 4 dozen eggs a week? Come on, James. 4 dozen eggs a week. It's just you and your wife, right? 4 dozen? I don't even eat 4 dozen eggs a week, and I eat eggs every day. 4 dozen. Jesus, James. I think you're eating a little too many eggs. I'm good for about a dozen a week. 4 dozen between the both of y'all. Well, even the both of them, that's a lot of eggs. 4 dozen. I mean, like, are you is your wife baking too or something? I mean, that can take up a lot of eggs if you're baking a lot. But man, 4 dozen eggs. That's a lot of eggs if you're just eating eggs and not baking. I eat maybe a dozen. Yeah, that's what I do. I eat probably a dozen eggs a week. Depends, you know. Not if I'm eating three a day. I mean, but you know, four total. Oh, four eggs a week. Redo it all, James. How many eggs do you eat a week? So two dozen each. That's still a lot. I don't know. You eat four dozen eggs. Man, James, I don't. Wow. Holy crap. I don't even think Jethro Bodine ate four dozen eggs. Man, you got the egg eating award. Yeah. Two dozen a week. Wow. I don't know. Maybe he has them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What's up, Region Rail fan? How you been? Well, that's what I said. Maybe you're baking. So you're not eating. I mean, it's like it's different baking, you know. So you're baking. We're just eating them. We're not baking, James. We're eating eggs. We're not baking. We're not making cakes or anything like that. We're eating eggs. Dozen eggs lasts you 2 weeks. You don't eat breakfast every day. What's up, wig wag? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Region Rail fan? I don't think Wigwag likes eggs. Do you, Wigwag? We're talking eggs, Wigwag. Sorry to cut this short, but an online appointment at 3. Oh, have to eat that. All right. Catch you later, Steve. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in. How about you, Anthony? Do you guys eat? Do you eat eggs over there? Do you like eggs? Yeah, I don't think Digger eats eggs much. They're very rare for him to eat. They got chickens. I don't know why the hell he doesn't eat them every day, but he doesn't. Yeah. So Wigwag's another one. He doesn't eat eggs. Yeah, I guess that's pretty normal. A dozen a week. You're an average egg eater. Yeah, some days you might not have them. The next day you might have three or something. Pimento cheese. Pimento cheese. Pimento cheese. Hmm. I've heard of it. I gotta look and see what it is. See what it looks like. It's a possibility. Hmm. It's not what I thought it is. Typically made of cheese, mayonnaise, and pimentos. Looks pretty good. Do you? I like. They make. I haven't had it in a long time. Pimento loaf. I love pimento loaf, but they haven't. I haven't seen it in a long time. But I asked my little store if they had it, but they don't carry it. I like pimento loaf. It's uh, it's like a lunch meat. So yeah, I would probably like the cheese. I don't think I've ever had it. Why do you make it, or do you put it on your eggs? Surprise. I suppose if you bake your own cake, yeah, you go through a lot of eggs if you bake your own cakes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but you don't eat jalapeno popper balls that much. Use that on my omelet. It's a game changer. So do you buy it already made? Beef roast, mashed red potatoes, and corn. Is that what your lady's making? Sounds pretty good, Wigwag. No carrots? I'd rather have carrots in place of the corn. Mrs. Weaver's. Mrs. Weaver's. Mrs. Weaver's. Like, I've seen a couple brands come up, but I didn't see this Mrs. Weaver's. Hmm. I'll have to look for it. Apparently, not many places carry it. Pimento spray. What else do you put that stuff on? It's probably good on a lot of things. Eggs were frowned upon as they said they cause cholesterol, but I think that's false advice. I think so too. Whip a little dukes in my scrambled eggs. Mm, yeah, maybe. I only eat raw carrot sticks. Really? You don't eat cooked carrots? Hmm. Yep, that's the best region rail fan. Breakfast sandwich, eggs and bacon, sausage and bacon, ham and bacon, spam and bacon, pork roll and bacon. Mm-mm-mm. Tuna fish and bacon, some eggs. You don't like carrots, period. Wow. Hmm. Wow, you guys are really finding out a lot about you guys. I don't know where Digger is. He must have his granddaughter, or he must not got his message. Carrots are great. Yeah, carrots are great, James. I love carrots. But I do eat eggs. I only eat the yolks. What's up with the whites? Why don't you like the whites? That's a perfectly waste of eggs, man. You don't eat the whites. Some people just eat the whites and don't eat the yolks. It's a texture thing for what? Carrots? So then what about like other things like carrots? I don't know. Like celery, apples, I don't know. Mm, man, oh man. Even if you don't like eat the carrots, right? But carrots give things good flavors, like in a pot roast or something. in soup. You just throw a whole carrot in there. If you're making soup, it gives a good flavor. You don't have to eat it. Take it out and throw it away. Give it to your chickens or something. The carrot gives things good flavor. I guess you don't like carrot cake. Yeah, you don't do apples and pears. Yeah, carrots and soup you like. Like carrots like cut up in soup? James, you don't like green stuff? Like nothing green? Peas, carrot, like peas, beans, spinach, nothing green? Asparagus, celery? Oh man. Wow, you guys are crazy. What's up, Eugene? I just woke up from my nap. What's going on? We were talking eggs, and now we're talking carrots. Did you have a nice nap? Come to find out, James doesn't like green stuff. Broccoli, spinach. No, wow, James. They're two greens that are really good for you, James. Yes, I like my beef barley soup or old fashioned bean and bacon. Yeah, so you'll have some carrots cut up in there, huh? Yeah. Wigwag, I take it you didn't have your nap yet, did you? Hmm. Wow. Yeah, like I used to be picky about vegetables. I didn't really care for broccoli. The only vegetable that I really don't care for is cauliflower. I don't really care for cauliflower. That's the only one I really like. I could care less if I ever eat it again. But the rest of them, I love them. I love vegetables. Brussels sprouts, asparagus, carrots, celery, sweet potatoes, mm, lima beans, butter beans, kidney beans, cannoli beans, mm, spinach, collard greens. Mm, it's all good stuff. Yeah, sauerkraut. Yeah, sauerkraut's good. Sauerkraut's good for you. Your nap was great, huh? That's good. Too riled up from work. Whoa, man. What happened at work that you're all riled up? Get the heck out of here. Riled up. Lima beans, not a fan. Anything else is okay. You don't like lima beans? I love lima beans. Mm. Yeah, like I didn't used to like lima beans as a kid or Brussels sprouts. I hated Brussels sprouts as a kid. Ugh, man, they were nasty. But my mom mostly probably just steamed them. But I like them steamed now. I don't mind them, but I love them. I love Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are good. They're like tiny little cabbages. No nap for Wigwag. You're going to be cranky later, Wigwag. Maybe you're going to have to go to bed early. Jeez. You're going to be miserable. Deep Run, do you like eggs? Do you eat eggs? Ooh, shoot. Maybe I needed a nap. Pastrami Reuben is my favorite sandwich until I had a gallbladder attack. Hmm. Maybe don't put so much pastrami in there. You had 2 eggs this morning? Unfortunately, I didn't have eggs this morning. I will tomorrow, though. I'll have ham and eggs tomorrow. Oh boy. I didn't yawn until you got here, Mike. Probably scramble up a dozen for dinner tonight. Now, will you scramble something in with them, or do you do that like if you're going to have something, you'll have it on the side, like bacon or sausage? See, I don't. Hmm. When I scramble eggs, I usually put stuff in them. I really don't care for them like separate from things. Yeah, like even like I mean like usually I mean you can get like yeah, like I'm not like big like bacon on the side, sausage on the side, and eggs. I like them all together. I don't want to like goof around and like I'm gonna get done, you know. Yeah, cheese, onions, bell peppers. So you'll put stuff in them. Good day, Digger. Where you been? You got baby patrol? I get Jimmy Dean frozen sausage and 2 eggs and toast, and I'm good till dinner. Till dinner? What time are you eating breakfast? I don't know, man. No way. I can't do that. I gotta have lunch or something. No way. Yeah, been on baby patrol. Stupid babies. I used to do big omelets, not anymore. Rick's Trains. What's up, Rick's Trains? What are you up to? What does a yup? What does that mean? A yup? A yup digger? What the heck is that? What's this a yup stuff? I don't work as hard as you. I don't work that hard either, but still, you work hard. You just don't know it. It's a greeting. It doesn't sound like a greeting. A yup. It's like I don't know. I just don't know. I share greeting locally to my area. It's spoken as Up, up. How do you do? Or mind yourself. Mind yourself? What do you mean, mind yourself? Mind yourself sounds like I don't know. Doesn't sound like a good statement to say to somebody. Like, to me, mind yourself would be like, mind your own business. Like, keep your nose out of my stuff. Mind yourself. You Brits are just strange people. Just took Lisa out for ice cream shake and bought some wire for my tortoise switches. Where do you get the ice cream shake and wire? Same place? What about it's 4 o'clock? What about dinner? Did you have an early dinner or what? Were you forgoing dinner for the ice cream shake? See, like I can't do stuff like that. I can't forgo something like if I had a milkshake. It's not like I had a milkshake. I'm not going to have dinner. It's like screw you that. I won't have the milkshake. No way. It's a local dialect, just like Georgia people say, "You go a pretty mouth, mister." I never heard nobody say that, even from Georgia. You, you're watching too much them stupid movies you watch. Zigger, you guys are just strange over there. Totally strange. Culver's and Napa. Hmm. So you went to Culver's and that's what you had. What did you have, Rick? I will eat some chili. Lisa made last night around 7. Okay. That's all right. Did you get a shake too? I got Georgia on my mind, just like Digger. Well, you got a purty mouth too there, huh, mister? What's up, Cosman? Butter pecan shake. How do you get the pecans through the straw? How do you do that? How do you get them through the straw? Relax and plotting to take over the neighborhood. That won't be too hard, Cosman, I don't think. Oh, they're ground up. Thank God. They could cause some clog ups in the straw. Do you mean a cement mixer? Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to take over the neighborhood, Cosman. So I mounted my dryer on top of my printer. You can see the dryer, top of the dryer lid right there. I mounted it on the top of the printer. We'll see how it holds up there. Should be all right, but we'll see. Culver's calls them cement mixers. What is that like a general term, or is that for just one flavor? They call it a cement mixer. No, just to shake. The concrete mixer is thick. Oh, so it's like they make it extra thick, huh? Do you need a spoon for that? You need a spoon for the concrete mixer? Yeah, you need a spoon, huh? Then it's just like it turns into what are those things called from a frosty? from Wendy's or Blizzard. But that's okay. We don't have a Culver's here. We don't have one here either. What do y'all have in Arkansas that's like a chain that's like really good food that you can sit down at? That's not McDonald's or Burger King. Chicken skewers and chips. Dude, more fucking chips. What's up with you and that chips, digger? Missing out. How do you know? How do you know he's missing out? Maybe he's got something better than Culver's. Culver's isn't like the greatest place on earth. Just because you don't have one doesn't mean you're missing. Waffle House. Yeah, but that's different though. You can only get waffles at Waffle Houses. You can't get pancakes at Waffle House. You can't get like different things like you can at Culver's or something. Depends on the genre. But like Culver's is like American fare. Like, American food. Good old fill your gut American food. Bob Evans, just I like Bob Evans, just more money. Bob Evans is more money than Culver's, but who has better food, Bob Evans or Culver's? Yeah, baked potato with tuna and salad. Salad like lettuce? Don't be hating on the awful waffle. I don't hate Waffle House, but you can't get pancakes at Waffle House. I would rather have pancakes. I like Waffle House. It's cool, but you can't get pancakes. It's the same shit. Why can't they just make pancakes? You go to IHOP and you can get waffles and pancakes. Any other place you can get waffles and pancakes. I understand their name is Waffle House. I understand it. But it's the same shit. You could just pour it on the grill and make me a pancake. Bob Evans sucks. Well, I got news for you. Culver's is an investment group too. Culver's isn't like Mr. and Mrs. Culver's. A big investment group owns Culver's. I didn't know that. I was very shocked to find that out. I remember my first time going into Waffle House. I wanted pancakes. I was like, no, can't get pancakes here. I was like, what? It's just a flat waffle. We used to have a dinner chain in the UK called the Little Chef. Hmm. Used to. That's the key word. Used to. You don't anymore. We used to have a lot of good places. Bob's Big Boy, Howard Johnson's. Jeez, man. Ponderosa. So many places. Golden Corral. I think Golden Corral's still around, but not like it used to be. Man, so many places. All gone. Well, yeah, Digger. I thought it was like, a family owned chain of little restaurants, not some big schmucks in New York City. Yeah, it won't be long. Culver's will suck too. Because, those people just care about money. They don't care about good food. Yeah, it'll suck. They destroy everything they touch. They think they turn it into something better. They don't really. Golden Corral, if you want to see families fighting over some steak. Yeah, good old Golden Corral. There is a new knockoff Culver's that just opened up here. They're not been there yet. You haven't been there yet. It's a copy of what's the name of it? Big Bang? When are you going to go? Nearest Golden Corral is Allentown. Really? Yeah, there's no Golden Corrals around here. But I remember there used to be a bunch of them. They fight over. Yep. Sorry, had to bail quick, but I'm back. Hey, you didn't miss too much. He was talking about nothing. I haven't had a good pancake in a long time, man. I should buy me some pancake mix and make some. I love pancakes. I don't like syrup on my pancakes. Just butter. Digger, we were talking about eggs earlier, and I was telling him you don't eat eggs. Very little. We think you're a little anomaly. Anomaly. You're a little weird. Great blueberry pancakes. Can you make me some and throw them in an envelope and mail them to me? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, blue. I've never when I've been out and had pancakes. I've never put anything in them like that, blueberries or anything. Doesn't really appeal to me. I mean, I like blueberries and all, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I like blueberry muffins, but yeah, I don't like anything in my pancakes. I don't know. Not even on top, like no, like strawberries or blueberries or whatever. I just like butter. Yeah, that's it. Just butter. That's it. Nothing else. Just butter on my pancakes. Gotta have butter between the layers too, not just on top. Between each layer, butter. Followed by boar butter. And not all butter. Like the creamy butter is the best on pancakes. If you ain't got no creamy butter, then you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you're out and you get pancakes and they got the creamy butter's the best butter for pancakes. Waffle House, Taco Bell, Freddy's. I wasn't too impressed with Freddy's. Whataburger. Never been to Whataburger. See, like I wouldn't count any of those places as good places. Like when I'm talking like Bob Evans type places, Jason, Cracker Barrel, where you can go in and have a nice kind of like home cooked meal, sort of. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all don't have any places like that? The little chef did cherries and ice cream. Wow. Hmm. You would think the little chef would still be around. I prefer waffles over pancakes. It holds your syrup. See, I don't like syrup. I mean, there's nothing wrong with waffles. There's some really good waffles. Uh, but I just like pancakes. I don't know. Maybe because I haven't had pancakes in a long time. I don't do syrup, so I don't care about the little nooks and crannies in the waffles. Of Corn syrup and pancakes. Corn syrup? That's what you use on your pancakes? You don't use maple syrup? Let's get the engine moving again. Took the truck off, opened up, cleaned all the gears, saw some dirt. Well, there you go, James. You didn't need none of us to fix it or tell you what was wrong. IHOP, Olive Garden. We're close to. Nah. IHOP's okay. I guess IHOP would be like the closest thing. Oh boy. Is anyone getting hungry? Yeah, a little bit. Not really. When I want syrup, it has to be Mrs. Buttersworth. Well, what about you don't like maple syrup? I had to come back for a pancake discussion. Buttermilk is key. I make my own pancake mix in bulk and Alton Brown's recipe, real maple syrup only. Really, Bob? You don't have to make me some of these pancakes. I don't like maple syrup, so I don't do syrup with pancakes. No syrup. Butter. Butter. Not parquet. Butter. Real butter. Cinnabon's version of Mrs. Butterworth. I don't know. What is Cinnabon? It's Mrs. Butterworth's anyway. Isn't that just pancake mix? Or do they make syrup? Yeah. Isn't that log cabin? Never happened to log cabin syrup. Do you melt the butter beforehand, Jerry? No, I let the pancakes melt the butter. No, Bob. Let the pancakes melt the butter. The creamy butter, not the hard butter. Creamy butter. It melts the pancakes melt the butter, Bob. It's delicious. It's lovely. Mrs. Butterworth with Cinnabon in it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cinnabon. They're overpriced. Yeah, like I can't bring myself to spend like $4 for a Starbucks coffee, or I don't know. I've never been in Cinnabon, so I don't know how much one of them things costs, but I'm sure it's not cheap. And like, yeah, when I buy things, it's like, I got $5. I could get this pretzel here from Annie Ann's, or I could get a good sandwich. I think I'll get a sandwich. It's like that pretzel ain't gonna do nothing for you. I ran out and got the historic Mrs. Butterworth bottle before the road crowd banned it. Is it still available? I don't know. Are you going to display it on your shop in your shop, Bob? How did your painting go? Did you make a video? So you're painting today. So you're not actually working. Hmm. Aren't you going to retire soon, Bob? I thought you were like retiring like in June or something. Wish I could retire. It would be so glorious to be retired, not do nothing. If you didn't want to do nothing. Mrs. Butters slowly just changed the design of the bottle. Well, I thought Aunt Jemima, like they got rid of the Aunt Jemima lady. Or does Mrs. Butterworth's have something on it? Mrs. Butterworth. Maybe Mrs. Butterworth's had the lady on the bottle. So was Aunt Jemima. What's the big deal about Mrs. Butterworth? Yeah, it's Aunt Jemima, right? Aunt Jemima had the woman with the scarf on her head. Like, I don't know, man. People get their feelings hurt about a lot of stuff. I wish I had an Aunt Jemima. She's probably a pretty damn good cook. James, does pure cane syrup have any taste except sweet? Yeah, James, you guys are serious about syrup. Can't buy can't buy that stuff in Canada. What can't you buy in Canada? I have Aunt Jemima bottle. Dumbasses didn't like her for some reason because she looked like, I don't know, what does she look like? Like she was a black woman that had a scarf on her head. Like, I don't know. She looked like anybody that would be in the kitchen cooking. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, no doubt they can cook for sure. Yeah, man. I wish I had an Aunt Jemima, man. She was probably a good cook, man. All her kids were probably fat like me. I don't know. People get their feelings hurt too easily. Corn syrup is different than maple syrup. Yeah, but is it good? What about like maple syrup? Like you're Canadian. Like Canadians like maple syrup. Like it's the maple leaf. It's like Canada. I don't know. You sure you're Canadian, James? Back to painting. Man. Well, let's get an update on this painting, Bob. I know you hear me over there. I saw this video clip one time that asked, what can white people cook better than black people? Only thing the guy could come up with was meth. Really? Just meth? I don't know, man. Every ethnic group has its specialty dishes that it likes to cook. Like, I don't believe, like, you could probably find an Italian that's able to cook, like, barbecue or a black person able to cook Italian food like an Italian can. I don't know, unless they're from Italy or have been to Italy. I don't know. Like meth? Come on, man. Come up with more than that. What about Colonel Sanders? That's just wrong, man. That's just a wrong radio clip. I still have a box of Aunt Jemima pancake mix with her picture on it. It's probably got weevils in it now. Might as well empty it and just keep the box. Canadian maple syrup is good, but it's not cheap over here. Yeah, because it comes from Canada. The best chicken and ribs I ever ate was a Cuban landscaper that rented a barn from my father. Really? Hmm. Corn syrup was cheaper than maple syrup. Oh, okay. So that's why you use corn syrup. Yeah. You would think it would be cheap up there in Canada, wouldn't you? Hmm. Yeah, we know it was you, Jason. It's called heritage, and yours is not appropriate per some. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's not cheap here either. $30 for a tiny bottle. Well, you're in America. It's probably 50 now. You need sugar maples. Well, don't you have sugar maples? Sugar maples are everywhere. I remember my friend used to. Where did I see that? Oh, there used to be this hardwood dealer not far from me now. They're gone. And I remember years and years ago, they got this sugar maple wood. And it was actually maple trees cut from trees that made maple syrup. And they had the holes tapped into the tree. And they left them in the slabs of wood, whatever it was, whether it was, 3/4, 2 inch. Uh, and it would, like the wood would have dark staining where the hole was from the sugar sap that would run out of the tree. They were pretty cool, and they weren't expensive. And man, I kicked myself for not getting some of that stuff. I would have liked to have had that. That would have been cool wood. But yeah, like you would use all these perfectly drilled holes in the wood, and this dark staining. It's from the sugar maples. Every Sunday I used to grill chicken and ribs. Chicken and ribs. Sap starts to flow once we have first melt. Pretty soon it'll be flowing sap. What's up, Jamie? I no longer purchase Canadian products or eat Tim Hortons. That's okay. I had to type it weird to get it to post. Why it wouldn't post? Because of the way you were typing it? It knew you were discriminating, Mike. It knew. YouTube is like that. My fellow Arky. I don't know. I don't know if you want to run with him though, Jason. He might live in Arkansas, but I don't think he's an Arky. Vermont makes the best syrups. Yeah, they probably do. Vermont makes some really good syrup. That's not cheap either. Vermont is a weird state. I wonder if they say that about Virginia. What's weird about Vermont? Vermont's a nice state. Ben and Jerry's is from Vermont. What's wrong with it? Because there's hippies? Tree huggers? What's wrong with Vermont? Spend the rest of your days there. Yeah, I'm Canadian, but I purchased from both countries. I don't know if I'd purchase anything from America no more, James. Your, your stepmother's sister buried her dead husband in the backyard. Well, did she kill him and bury him back there? I'm sure that happens a lot of places, though, Mike. At least she buried him. She could have thrown him in a fiery pit. I know someone lives not far from me. She's from Vermont. Yeah, I wonder why she moved to the UK. What was she thinking? And it's a good thing because you're at some people's mom and dads are siblings, which makes their parents their aunts and uncles as well. Uh, that goes on a lot of places. I got news for you. She did not have permission. Well, when you kill somebody, Mike, you got to get rid of the body somewhere. She should have buried it in her neighbor's backyard. Oh, okay. She's not well, huh? Stays there for the national health. Hmm, that's interesting. I need to get going. All right, James. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. It's just a Wednesday night. Is there a cab crew Wednesday or something tonight? No, only Dwight trespasses. This is true. Dwight does trespass. Hmm. This is true. Cab Crew Wednesday. I'm hosting it tonight. Thomas, you host it every week. Doesn't anybody else want to host it? Hi, guys. Tom here. Wonder where Dwight is. Dwight might be lurking. He doesn't feel like typing, maybe. Welcome to the Curly Express. Dwight here. Y'all's fearless leader, Daryl. Daryl, Daryl's been busy. He had, for one, I don't know, when was it? Back in the winter, they had those fires where he was. And a lot of his friends and his businesses that he did work for were caught in those fires. So he was all tied up with that. Now he's just busy with work, I guess. I chatted with him the other day. He's just busy. No time for YouTube. Hi, guys. Tom here. I'm going to start impersonating Tom. I can't do Dwight too good. We often hold our family reunions. Oh, God. Groceries. Groceries are here. Hmm. Ding dong, Avon. You remember that? Okay, gotta Gotta busy doing anything. Gotta get busy doing something, Joe. All right, Joe. Take care, buddy. Get to doing. Hey, Waycross Trains, how you doing? You're at 499. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? You're almost at 500, or did you hit 500? You're at 499. Is anybody here not subscribed to Waycross Trains? Can somebody subscribe to him? If you're not, get him to 500. He's trying to get to 500. He's been having aspirations and dreams of hitting 500. So one of you guys is not subscribed to him. Maybe we'll wait and see. Deep Run might not be. Who else might not be? You, Jimmy, you're not subscribed to him, are you? Be his 500, Jimmy. Hey, Jerry, I am close to 500 also. You're at 489? Wow. Are you subscribed to Waycross Chains? If you subscribe to him, he'll subscribe to you. That's how it works. Here, I'll put your link in here, Tom. We'll get you to 500. Maybe not tonight, but maybe I'll get you one more. I might just unsubscribe. Yeah, unsubscribe and resubscribe. No, I don't like subscribing to model. Shut up, Jimmy. Just subscribe to him before I punch you in your head. About to hit 3,000. Yeah, me too, man. I'm like on the doorstep. Where are you at, train freak? 2,200 and some odd numbers. I'm a little closer to you than you are. I think I'm like 90 away. 90 away from 3,000. 90. Your watch is not even 3,000 yet. Well, you got to make videos to get there, Scott. You got to keep making videos to get your watch hours up. Oh, drum roll. Scott, you're at 502. Woohoo! You made it, Scott. Now you can make a video. Make a video now, Scott. You're at 502. Tom Grassi, where are you at? You're at 489. You, Jimmy, subscribe to that channel. What the hell's the matter with you, Jimmy? Hit those links. Hit all of those links that I posted there. And subscribe to them. You're stalled. Well, yeah, sometimes you get stalled. I was stalled for a while. Like, it was like, I couldn't get to like 2,900 for a long time. Like, weeks and weeks. Like, I was stuck at like 2880 or 90 or something. And yeah, it's just how it is. He's at 502, not 501. 502. I've been posting train videos every day. Hey, you just gotta keep posting, Scott. That's it. Yo, what's up, Mystic? What's going on? You missed our egg topic, our pancake topic. You missed a lot, Mystic, in the last hour and 39 minutes. Passed away on Monday. Sorry to hear that, Eugene. Sorry to hear that. Jason Cotton, Colonel Cottonbelt. What's up, Colonel Cottonbelt? Oh, you just hit 500, Scott. Just be happy with the 500 you got now. Bathe in the glory of 500, Scott. Don't worry about 1,000. Just enjoy the moment. You're at 500. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Woo! I made it. I subscribe to all, but I expect to be entertained or else. Well, that's, it's neither here nor there, Jimmy. Sometimes you will be entertained, sometimes you won't be. Train Freak, maybe you should change your name to Colonel Cotton Belt. That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good, actually. Scott, I know. Okay, you're a 490 right now, Tom. Scott, I know. Scott, you're not subscribed to this channel. This guy just subscribed to you. Go over to his channel and subscribe to him, Scott. That's how it works. He subscribes to you, you subscribe to him, and the world is a happier place. You thought about changing your channel name to Colonel Cottonbell? I think it's a pretty cool name, to be truthful with you. But, it's up to you. Maybe start another channel, Colonel Cottonbelt channel. Oh my God, I just discovered I wasn't subscribed to Mystic. No wonder he's been so cold towards me lately. Nah, it's just how he is, Jimmy. He's cold. He's cold and ruthless. Hot water turns to ice right in front of his eyes, just looking at it. You just get home from work, Mystic? Well, I did my fair share today. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Put all my layout builds on this channel and put all my ops and current on Colonel Cotton Belt. Could be. Man, I mean, it's up to you. Or just change the name of this channel to Colonel Cotton Belt. Just think of your Train Freak logo is pretty cool, but just think what you could do with Colonel Cotton Belt. Hmm. I wonder what Colonel Cotton Belt would wear. Would he wear a white suit like Colonel Sanders? Hmm. Kind of think he would. Kind of think he would. What's up, aviation mushers? Oh, you're painting rails. Painting rails. You got no time to be chatting then, Johnny. I'll send you the pic. Okay. You've already figured this out, huh? Was this not the first time that he's called you Colonel Cotton Belt? So, Mystic, you've called Jason Colonel Cotton Belt a few times. Oh yeah, that's the. Oh, so there was really a Colonel Cotton Belt. Hmm. Would he have a white jacket, a black jacket, or a red jacket? Mint julep magnolia type gentleman. That's a mouthful. What would you do for the mustache, though? Yeah. I didn't know that there was actually a Colonel Cotton Belt. Hmm. I thought Mystic came up with that. Damn you, Mystic. Just like you to rob somebody's idea and take credit for yourself. Mm-mm-mm. He would look very much like a Confederate officer with a train insignia on his shoulders. Yeah, have little trains on his shoulders, just like a colonel would have stripes. Oh, really? So there's a couple people that call you Colonel Cotton Belt. Huh. You know, it'd be funny, Jason, if you got yourself one of them white wigs, kind of like Colonel Sanders, and did one of your live streams just dressed up as Colonel Cotton Belt. That'd be pretty good. You need a stogie. Yay! Wigwag. Wigwag, send Train Freak a couple stogies. Yeah, see, you would watch that. I think a lot of people would tune in for that. 3,000's too far away. Hmm. Maybe 2,500. You could dress up as Colonel Cotton Belt. Yeah, see, Wigwag's going to send you some stogies. I would need 3,000 watch hours to live stream super chats and t shirts. No, you do not need 3,000 watch hours to live stream super chat. Well, the super chats you do, and you could do t shirts anytime, Scott. You don't need to have anything to do t shirts. You just make up some t shirts, put a link on your channel, and that's it. And you can sell t-shirts. To live stream, you live stream now. You don't have to worry about live streaming. Jason had to go. Works, works calling. Everybody, Jason says bye. Thanks you, but don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. So, Anthony subbed to you, Jimmy. Digger, are you still here? How about doing some little moderator work for me there? Share some links. Share Anthony's link. Don't share that Mystic Guy's link. Uh, share some channel links over here. Thinking of live streaming at the railroad tracks on my anniversary date of my channel. Yeah, you can't link merch until monetized. Hmm, I don't know about that. I think you could put a link to. I think you could put a link to one of your stores if you have in one of your videos. You can put links. I put Amazon links. I mean, I think you could. I don't know it to be true, like sure, 100%, but I would try it. If you're not monetized, try putting a link to if you have a store. Put it in your channel. But what are they going to do? Take it out? I don't know, Bob. I'd try putting one. Who cares? 5 minutes till supper. 502. Don't say I never did nothing for you, Scott. I got you to 502 from 499 to 502, Scott. I'll sub to you as soon as Digger posts a link. Yeah, post the link, Digger. Doesn't matter to you. Digger sold his custom Barbies before he was monetized. Yeah, yeah. Digger sold a couple things in there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think he could. it's just not going to get shared, I don't believe. Like, you won't be able to link it to you where it shows up under your videos. You would have to put that link in your video description all the time. I think because I have my Facebook group link in there, and I've had that even before I was monetized. I don't know. I think you can. Tigger, you don't have to put my channel. I'm sure everybody's subscribed to my channel, Digger. What are you, a Weisenheimer? You put a link to this channel in there, into this video. Why? What would you do that for? Share people's links. You don't have to share my link. I've never been subbed to Bob since my mom discovered he was the man who. Oh, Jesus, Jimmy. You're right, Jerry. You can put a merch link in about, but you don't get the merch shelf. No, you don't get that. No, absolutely not. But what's the difference if you talk about, if you say, hey, listen, I have merch available, go to my about page and check out my merch store. What's the difference? I mean, up until recently, it wasn't, you know, YouTube didn't even put it in like they do now. So you had to dig a little bit for that. So, I mean, yeah, no, you could pretty much put a link to whatever you want, as long as it's not, adult rated or something. I'm sure you can probably do that too. I mean, YouTube doesn't care. Like, do you see some of the ads that you get in videos that you watch? Think about it for a second. Like, I wonder if like little kids are getting ads to erectile dysfunction medicine too. Or is it just old people like me? I don't know. Like, and like all these other like, I don't know, sketchy, like sketchy commercials that like don't belong on YouTube. I don't care who you are. Like, Jesus. Watch out for Timu ads. Timu's Timu. We know they're no good. Who's leaving? Gotta get. Have a great evening. I'm not here. I get done with supper. Eh? All right. Have a good night. Enjoy your supper. Wait, wait. There's no discrimination, as that word is discrimination, would be discrimination. Well, I don't know, man, but it's just like there is stuff like YouTube shouldn't be having commercials for certain things that they're having commercials for. Like, seriously. Like, there's this one, uh, this girl talks about how her husband's pounding her harder than she's ever been pounded. Like, what the hell? Like, seriously. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me that gets these. I don't know. But I'm thinking, God, man. Hope little 14-year-olds aren't getting these things. 2 hours lifting weights, 2 hours of painting, now modeling. You're just a glutton for punishment, aren't you, Bob? You like abusing yourself. I've been seeing that a lot on Facebook when a video is playing. There will be links to products at the bottom. Well, it happens on YouTube a lot, not just Facebook. YouTube. Mystic, what's happening on your layout? He's painting. He's painting rails today. He's painting his rails today, Bob. He's probably busy if he doesn't answer you. Paint a barn in my rails. You wanted to paint them with a brush. You got your wish. There's other methods out there. You chose the brush. Don't, you sit there and it's going to be zen for you, you said. It's going to be like heaven. It's going to be like being in a unicorn garden. Have at it, Mystic. Keep going. I think it's based on Google search history. Could be. I mean, but I don't look for erectile dysfunction medicine. I'm perfectly content. But I don't know. Just don't know. Could be. I don't know. I can tell you I haven't searched for it, to be truthful with you. I just have to do a little at a time or my back hurts. Well, that's what happens when you put your layout way down there and you're way up here. You should have put your layout up here. I'll tell you, man, some of you guys ain't thinking. You still think like you're 20 years old, some of you guys. You're not. You're not 20 no more. You can't bend over. You're lucky you can see. Jerry told some friends of mine that I'd confess to a girl if I got. You ain't confessing nothing because you said that about 500. Mushy, I told you. I told you about talking about this stuff. You're like 2 steps away from getting banned from the channel. That's right, Dwight. He's an old fart. Hi, Dwight. He's an old fart, but he just doesn't want to come to grips with it. It's going to take you a year to paint your track at this rate, Mystic. You better hire somebody. Get your wife to help you. She's short. Maybe if you're nice to Digger, he'll let his wife come over. She's halfway there, too. Oh, 450. Okay, it's even worse. Uh, hmm. Mystic needs icy hot. Yeah, he probably does. Mystic, you should look into used barbershop chairs. You can raise and lower your height and be quite comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you just need like one of them little stools, Mystic, that's those, it's on one of those little hydraulic things. You can raise it up and down. Get a mechanic stool and sit on that. And then that way you don't have to bend over. Work smarter, not harder, Mystic. Did anybody ever tell you that? I'll send my wife over right now. Yeah, she'll get you done. She's a midget. Hey, Dwight, can we help with your printer problem? Dwight's not having printer problems. And I still can't level my printer. It still makes that noise. It never gets to the bottom. Sounds like something stripped or something. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like your motor's stripped. What's up, Canadian? My friend Canadian Locomotive Logistics. I'm doing swell. How are you? How's things in Canada? I'm not supposed to go to the very bottom, Dwight. The plate. Dwight knows what he's talking about. It's not going to the bottom. I'm worried that it will bust that new LCD screen. Is this your other printer, Dwight? You're having problems with, like your resin printer? Waiting on your J class. Hmm. Which J class did you get? Geez, I've only been gone for 2 hours. Huh? Feels like a long time. What J class did you get? Oh man, I'm getting hungry. Could be a limit switch on your Z axis. Yeah, I don't know what printer you're having problems with there, Dwight. I can't help you. I don't know nothing. Just got an ad for some random loan. Say, like, why do you need a loan? You don't even have a credit card. NW from Scale Trains. Is it 611? I didn't know that they had one. How you running steam on your diesel locomotive or Scale Trains J class HO? Hmm. Fox Valley models HO scale NW Class J 4A4 Norfolk and Western Spirit of Roanoke's past. Huh, they even got the little liquid smoke, huh? You know, I had the privilege of seeing that thing run. Good old 611. I got a lot of video on my channel about 611. She's a beauty. That is one beautiful locomotive. I think she's more beautiful than the big boy. I don't think there's many as beautiful as she is. The Queen. Hmm, that's a hefty amount to pay for a locomotive. Are you going to let people run that on your layout? The rail fanning niche is tough. Your videos are good, but lots of competition. Be patient. Oh boy. It's my new resin printer. Bummer. I'm in the car. I gotta go inside. Okay. Daylight is probably the most beautiful of the steamers. I don't think so. Big Boy is amazing, but I like the smaller steamers, like 90 at Strasbourg. 475 is my favorite at Strasbourg. Yeah, I like the Big Boy. I mean, like it's impressive, right? There's no doubt about it. It is a marvel to look at, to see it work, and it's an incredible piece of American ingenuity. But I don't like it. It's just I don't know. I don't something about it. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I tend to like 060s, things like that. Like the Baldwin 060 that is up at Steamtown number 26. I love that little engine. That's a beautiful little thing. That's what I tend to like. But like I said, I like Strasbourg's 475. There's a lot of steam engines I like, but yeah, that's what I like. Have you seen the ATSF 3751? No. What is it? aviation, your production value is good, not just essentially live streaming trackside. I know that's work, but I think that your signature and worth preserving. What's he doing? What's he going to give up? Sound like you're encouraging him, Bob. Is he going to give up? I like the Berkshires. Yeah, I don't quite know what they are. I'd have to see one and say, oh, yeah, okay. The only ones that I know, like, are the J classes, obviously the big boy, um, and the K4s. I know what they look like. But when you start talking like the mountains and the Berkshires and USRR or USRS or whatever, I don't know what you're talking about. It's based in Los Angeles. What is it? It's a remaining Santa Fe 484. Does it run? Mushy? Going to paint some rounds, so I'll be lurking. Good luck. Dave BNSF, what's up? You know, Mystic, if you were smart, while your wife was going on vacation, you would have had a party, a paint the rails party, having all your little YouTube friends to come over and help paint your rails. And it would have been done. Could have had a little party, beer and pizza, paint the rails, and be done. Didn't think it over too good. I remember it from when I was a kid. Oh. I think, isn't that nickel plate 757 or 756? Is that a Berkshire? Where did you grow up, Deep Run Mike? Digger, you're doing an excellent job. It's about time. Oh, boy. Scott came and got his 502 subscribers and left. He ditched us, just like that. Maybe he's making a video to celebrate. Probably. It's got a lot of enthusiasm, which is good. It's good to have enthusiasm. Look who it is. It's little Zoe. What's up, little Zoe? He came, got what he wanted, and left. That's okay. That's how big business works, you digger. That's how it works. I see Mushy is at 602. What was he at before? He's at 602. He said he was going to confess to a girl when he hit 600. Figured out how to adjust the volume on my Scale Trains reefer. Well, can't you just go in and change the CV on it? I had a job interview today, Jerry, and I did good on it, I guess. And guess what? I got free ice cream from Rita's today. Where did you have a job interview at? What happened at the horse farm? You going to quit there? Okay, what are you confessing to? A girl, exactly, Mulchy. We're not talking about a digger. Don't encourage him. We're not talking about it. It's not being talked about. I told Moshi that don't talk about it no more. The next time that I want to hear about it is when he's going on a date with her. That's it. Don't get him kicked out of here because I will kick him out, Digger, and I'll kick you out too. Uh, Jersey boy, what's up? Nothing. Nothing's up here. What's going on where you are? I'm trying to find out what Zoe's going to do for her new job. This job is for the summertime, Jerry, and I like to have fun in the summer. So what are you going to do? Work at the amusement park? Um, work at the campground? Hmm, the go kart place? The putt putt? Rita's? You're going to work at Rita's. You're going to scoop water ice, aren't you? That's what it is. That's someone at the front door. Who comes to the front door anymore? Jehovah Witness? Did you shoot him? Nothing much. I caught CL11 what, ADMX tank in the mix. I caught CA11 too today. Today you're talking about? You caught it? I had to post that video to the printer for the Anycubic and not able to send them any videos. Oh, okay. That's why you sent it. Okay. I'm good, Zoe. I had a job interview today too. It went well. It's Chevy dealership. She wants to get a discount. What the heck's she going to do at the Chevy dealership, Mike? They don't let midgets work there. Ouch, you're a Jehovah Witness? Oh, it's okay. Usually that's who comes to the front door. I'm sorry. That's how it is. Just being truthful. There's nothing but truth here, Canadian Locomotive Logistics. I was at the interlocking. I wasn't at the interlocking. I went there, but the train had just came, so I had to race down to the other end of Woodbury to catch it. I missed you, Jersey boy. You're a midget. Midget. Yesterday I caught CA51. That was a total surprise. CA51, man. They were working. They were going to Winslow. They were flying too. New live feed up for upgrades to run train remotely. My interest, you probably didn't hear Canadian Locomotive. I asked you, are you going to let people run 611 when you get it? ADMX is really rare to see. What is it? What's ADMX? What is it? Is it a car? You're 5'2". Wow, you should be over Mystics helping him paint his track, Moshi. You're even shorter than Zoe. You're really a midget. No kidding. Wow. I don't know if I let people run it though. It's a good rolling stock. Well, what kind of car is it? A tanker? What's a big deal about it? I hope I can afford the passenger cars too. Get rid of some of them locomotives, and you can. Maybe you can trade somebody some of those locomotives for some passenger cars. Who's going to make the passenger cars? Scale trains too? Hmm. Maybe you could put some other cars on there. Who cares? Just get some used Pennsylvanias or Norfolk and Western cars, some old crappy stuff, and put it on there. Because you know those scale trains cars are going to be expensive. Probably going to be like $100 a piece, $80 a piece. Saw Metrolink yesterday. They're a really good rolling stock company. They have tanks, hoppers, I forget what else. Yeah, I don't know. I have to go back and watch my video. Oh, by the time they get here, yeah, there's surcharge. Give me your credit card. I'll buy them for you and send them to you. I feel like I'm getting sick again, Jerry. This weather's been wacky. That's it, Zoe. You're done. You know why, Zoe? You don't eat enough dirt. You got to eat more dirt, Zoe. That way you build up your immunity to things. Psh, it's the 24th card today. I'm going to watch my video right now. '24th car, huh? '20, '21, '22, '23. Damn, that's when I did my trick. I missed it. I turned out like shit. This looks like a regular tank car. I don't know. I don't like this video. I have to edit it out or something. Out of here, back to work. Okay. See you, Canadian locomotive. Had a good one. Yeah, then searching for cars. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It just looked like a regular tanker. Don't look like anything special. Anyway, I gotta eat something and do something and go somewhere. I just got a comment on my video, Jerry. Boy, Roblox real fan. Do you still play that game, Zoe? It's a tank car, but it's good rolling stock car. It's just a tank car. I don't know. It's just a tank car. Good, bad. It's just a tank car. It's nothing special. It's not like it's a green Procore car or a VP racing fuel car. It's just another black tank car. I don't get excited over things like that. Now, if it was green or blue or white or purple, that'd be different. You still play that stupid game? Jesus, Zoe. When are you going to grow up? All right. Got an ad for TurboTax. Yeah, don't forget to do your taxes, Aviation Mushy. All right, everybody. That's it. I'm done. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Zoe, you missed it. Been here for 2.5 hours. Catch you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Shut up, Zoe. Shut up.